Previously on Talk That Talk.
Every year, I started marching when I was 14 years old. I ended when I was 21. I teach it to this day. And the thing is that I would look at it as this is something that I can contribute. It's not monetary, but it's something that I can contribute. And that's what some people are not doing. They're just standing on the sidelines and screaming about, hey, you know what, like this is what the group should do, or they're logging into these sites or whatever else and saying, you know, their piece, you know, like, and it's not constructive at all. You know, like they're not actually putting. I mean, if you can say putting money where your mouth is, that's great. But like I said, I'm not a rich man. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm not doing it in a monetary fashion.
No, I agree with you, Carr, but the monetary side of what I was saying, because remember, this was a 30-minute conversation. This was not a 30-second clip. This was 30. What I was saying was, at some point as an adult, that should be a driving focus in your life, is the accumulation of wealth and building up our community. That's what I was saying. It was not saying that these people should be doing this for money. Obviously, that's what these people were saying in the group because they didn't watch it. But that's not what I was saying. At the end of the day, I'm 38. I'm not out here worried about doing anything for free. I'm sorry, I'm just not. I teach drum corps, just like you did. You were one of the people I looked at when I got in drum corps. Dang, it's a brother teaching DCI. I never saw that before. You were one of those people. You, Daryl, Eric Prince, y'all were the people I looked up to. So for me, that was my motivation as a 17, 18-year-old back then. But now as a 38-year-old is, yes, I want to improve the condition of my people. Yes, I will do things every now and again for free. But if we're not teaching our students that they should be monetizing what they do, then we're not doing anything to uplift the Black community. And that's my problem, man. We think everything should be free. Yeah, marching band was some of the most fun I ever had in my life. It was. I marched DCI just like you. You marched longer than I did. I marched DCI for 5 years. So I gave my time to that activity. I marched in the Legion for 3 years. I gave my time to that activity. You know how I give back to Norfolk State now? I'm a part of the Alumni Association. I go back to Norfolk State. When Norfolk State bought those new horns, I talked with Mr. Bethea to make sure they bought a trumpet that will work for the band. And when the one they looked at didn't, we went back again and started looking at others. That's how I give back to my university. It's monetarily and through the time, even from Connecticut to Norfolk, helping my band because I care.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So, but there's nothing wrong, Carl, like you said, I'm not a rich man, but I'm also in search of trying to be. I'm not ashamed of that. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Yes. Now I'm doing very well. As a 20-something-year-old band director, I wasn't doing as well as I'm doing right now. So, let's people watch the whole clip and listen to what we're saying, please.
Yeah,